see what we got and stop. 2 comma 0, 2 comma 0. Why do we look at 0? Was it 0 comma negative 9 was for the first one? I did that one. The answer's up there, right? I didn't win that one.
Oh, wait, which one again?
The one on the right, the one that I had not done yet. One of these right. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the one on the right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve, let's put in a lonely variable, and look for 1. So to start this problem, I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. I'm going to get negative 1y equals 6 minus 3x. Now I'm going to divide everything by a negative 4. So my new equation, which I'm going to write underneath here in red, is y equals 3x minus 6. So y equals 3x. Now that I know what y equals, what do I need to do? Jeffrey, what do I need to do now that I have y equals? Yeah, you want to plug it in. Yeah, you want to plug it into the other equation. So we manipulated this one, so we're going to plug it in right there. So I'm going to do it in blue. We get negative 4x plus 2 times 3x minus 6. And we just keep going here. We can see when it says equals negative 8. Now what I need to do is I need to solve the blue equation for x. I need to solve the blue equation for x. So step number 1 is to distribute. I get negative 4x plus 6x minus 12 equals negative 8. There are 3 steps I need to do. What is one of those steps? Data, what's one of those steps? And when we combine these like terms, we have negative 4, a positive 6, we have positive 2x minus 12 equals negative 8. What's the next thing I need to do? There, what's the next thing I need to do? Yeah, we need to add 12 to both sides of our equation. So I'm getting 2x equals positive 4. And then to finish this off, how do I get that x by itself? I say. Alright, so that's only halfway there. My solution to a linear system is an ordered pair, and so far I have x. So how do I get y? Quentin, how do I get y? Yeah, we plug in the value that we found into either of these equations. I'm going to plug it into the bottom one. So I get negative 4 times 2 plus 2y equals negative 8. So I get negative 8 plus 2y equals negative 8. I add 8. I add 8. I get 2y equals 0. Divided by 2 is y. So my ordered pair solution is what? Maybe what was my ordered pair solution? 2 times 0. So that, and substitution problems probably take the longest. There's just that, this step right here is where a lot of students end up getting caught up. Is making sure they distribute that 2 to both sides. Alright, so make sure you don't get rid of that coefficient. Okay, I'd like you to click in. What should you look for in a problem to know if you're going to use substitution? Once again, we're clicking in, so please don't yell after that. Let's let people check. And participate well, everybody. I don't mind if you put some little silly things after you get correct. Okay. I'll say about 10 more seconds. Oh, here. I can take those. Anybody still working on the second answer? Alright, we did. A 1 or an extra line stuff. Okay. How does it work with extra line? Okay, extra line. Only variable. Only variable. That's it. That's the answer. Only variable. Alright, that's what we want to get. So we want that lonely variable. Alright, so what I want you to do is A, B, C, D. Don't copy that down. Don't copy that down. You're just looking right now. Alright, okay, what I'd like you to do is the answer is the lonely variable A, B, C, or D. Go ahead and click in your multiple choice answer. It's the lonely variable A, B, C, or D. Yeah, 10 more minutes. We have one person say A, everybody else says C. C is the lonely variable, right? There's anything next to it. It has anything other than 1. Alright, so let's just do rules. So I think we'll figure that, right? So how to identify substitution? All you want to do is you want to look for the lonely variable, which all of you can at least recognize is a good thing. You don't know these variables. Here are the answers to your homework from last night.
Yeah. 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 Do that. I'll take it one.
Okay, for number 4, why is number 4 an infinite number of solutions? What's the relationship between the lines? Betsy? It's the same line, yeah. Anyone remember what that vocab word was we talked about with four-fall break? Perpendiculars where they intersect at 90 degrees. Parallels when they don't intersect. Coincide. Or coincide. Number 9. Why is number 9 no solution? Why the relationship between the lines? Why are they no solution? They never intersect. What kind of lines never intersect? Quentin?
Parallel.
Parallel lines, exactly. They never intersect. So that's why number 9 is no solution. Does anybody want to see 1 through 10, not including 4 and 9, worked out? Tristan? Okay, so we have to see number 3 worked out. Number 3 said y equals 6x, and 3x minus 4y equals negative 21. In this case, the lonely variable is very obvious. The lonely variable is this y right here. The lonely variable is y. So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute y. We're going to substitute that value in down here. So we get 3x minus 4 times 6x equals negative 21. So we get 3x minus 24x equals negative 21. So we get negative 21x equals negative 21. So we're going to divide by negative 21, divide by negative 21, I get x equals 1. Now that I have x equals 1, there's definitely a good one to plug it into and a bad one. The top one is the good one to plug it into. So when you plug 1 in, you get y equals 6 times 1, so y equals 6. So our solution has to be in order of pair. We're looking in the solution set 1, comma 6. 1, comma 4. Anything else from this set? Anything else from that set? Alright. Okay, so let's move on to our new stuff for today. Yeah. What I'd like you to do, actually I need 2 things. One, if you weren't here yesterday, I need that worksheet that I gave you. And number 2, I'd like you to copy down 1 and 2. Okay. No, and you already turned it in, Jeffrey. I did. No, today is 4.1 feet. Okay, you should have those first 2 problems copied down. And what I'd like you to do is I would like you to graph both of those lines on the same coordinate plane. So I'd like you to graph both of those lines on the same plane. So if someone could be so kind as to remind us, what form does our linear equation have to be in order for us to be able to graph it easily? Tristan? Y equals mx plus b. We can see that the first problem up there, number 1, is in y equals mx plus b. Number 2 is not. You're going to have to do 1 step to get into y equals mx plus b. And then once they're in y equals mx plus b, we get our first point by finding the y-intercept. And then we just use the slope, which is right over 1, and we count in there. Once you graph them, try to figure out where did they intersect. Try to figure out where did they intersect. What did they do? This is going to be a negative slope here. Negative slope here. It should be negative 1 on the left. Do something y-axis, do y-axis. Yeah. I'm going to open your clickers up, and I'd like you to tell me, where do you think the lines intersect? I can tell you that they intersect at a point, like they intersect at integers, not fractions or decimals. So we need to get that in the y going up from y, so it's not 2y, it's y, right? Okay, people, let's give you 20 more seconds to get an answer. Give me 20 more seconds. Which is now 15. Now 10. Okay. If I have your attention, please. Let's just go, guys. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 0. So we have a lot of things that are close. And this is when graphing is difficult, because close isn't quite good enough. We got to figure out, well, how can we get the correct answer? Here's what we're going to do. Zoom in a little bit. So we're going to graph our first one. We're going to graph y equals 2x minus 3. So we're going to go down to negative 3, which is right here. And we're going to go up 2 over 1. We're going to bring our line. Now we're going to graph the other one. Before we do that, David, what do we have to do first in this equation? Let's divide everything by 2, by 2, by 2. So we get y equals negative 1 over 1x plus 3. I wrote it like this, so I know that goes down 1, right 1. So I start at positive 3, 1, 2, 3. I go down 1, right 1. And then all I do is I just get a line that connects those 2 points. We just draw a line that goes through those points. A little off. So I get the point 2, 1. Now you might be wondering, well, I don't know if that's the correct answer. Well, it's very easy to find the correct answer. We're just going to plug 2, 1 in up here. So we get 1 equals 2 times 2 minus 3. This equals 1 equals 4 minus 3. Does 1 equal 4 minus 3? Yes. Now let's look at our other equation. We have 2y equals negative 2x plus 6. So I get 2 times 1 equals negative 2 times 2 plus 6. So we get 2 equals negative 4 plus 6. Does 2 equal negative 4 plus 6? Yes. So we know we got the correct thing. So for graphing, what you need to do is you can graph the two lines. You need to choose a point and then check the point. Make sure you have the correct answer. let's go ahead and let's look at we want to graph 3x plus 2y equals 4. We want to graph 2x minus y equals 5. All right, so I'm going to walk through this one with you. Let's go ahead and get these two copied down. So step number one, and it's always going to be our first step, we need to start by solving for y. Right? We need these in y equals mx plus b form so we were able to graph them. Step number one, the first one. What am I going to do to get y by itself? Okay, I want to subtract 3x from both sides. I now have 2y equals negative 3x plus 4. To get the y by itself, I need to do what? Again. Yeah, divide by 2, divide by 2, and divide by 2. The equation that I'm going to graph now is y equals negative 3 halves x plus 2. So I have one equation. I now need to get the other equation. So to start this equation, what am I going to do? Josh, what should be first? Back to it. I get negative y equals negative 2x plus 5. And to finish this problem off, I'm going to do what, Julia? I need to get y by itself. How do I get that negative sign? So there's a negative 1 in front of the y. In both coefficients of the multiplication. Okay, I'm going to divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. So I get y equals 2x minus 1. So now I have my two equations. And what I need to do is to graph these two. I'm just going to bring them down. So to graph the green one first, I'm going to go to negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to make a dot. I'm going to go up 2 over 1. Now, to graph the black one. Where am I going to start the black one at? Jason, what number am I going to start at, or what value am I going to start at for the black one? Two. Yep. I'm going to start at 2. I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3 over 2. I'm going to spot it right here. And all we need to do is we can take a line. And use it. Alright, so taking a look at my graph and your notes, please enter in where you think they intersect. Please enter in where you think they intersect. I think if you would shift the none, we're going to make that one. What? Symbol of O, yeah, or shift and none. Shift that doesn't work? What do we get here? 1. Almost everybody said 2, -1. Like one person had no idea. But yeah, we can see this is the spot. 1, 2, -1. So it is the spot 2, comma, -1. That's right. So once again, we can check our answer. 2, comma, -1. Let's plug it back into our original equation. So we're going to plug 2, comma, 1. So we get 3 times 2 plus 2 times -1 equals 4. So we get 6 minus 2. Is 6 minus 2 equal 4? No. Now here we get 2 times 2 minus -1. So we get 4 plus 1. Does 4 plus 1 equal 5? Yes. So trying to find the correct value is a lot like find walls. Alright? This is what it can be like. You're trying to like look and there's all these lines going everywhere and all this confusion. And all you want to know is where's Waldo? Where is he? Is he down here? No. Over here? No. Left? Up? Upper left? Down? Nope. Stop. Slowly go up. Right. There it is. Alright, so when you're trying to figure out where the two lines intersect, it can sometimes be very chaotic. What I can tell you right now, having just missed Camp, what's up? Oh. Hey, it was the 90s. We didn't care about that. So, when you're looking for that intersection point, sometimes it can be really difficult. One of the things I can tell you, I mean, Ms. Camp just showed me the quiz that we made, and the two graphing ones on there they land on integer numbers, so it'll be very obvious that you got the right answer. And you guys know how to check the right answer, because you can check your work. So let's say you graphed your line, you plug your value in, it was a little off, well you know that, okay, you missed one of your values, but probably not all of them. Alright, so show me you know what you're doing here. Solve this one, and go ahead and solve using graph. When you're done and you've checked your answer, I would like you to plug in what you think. I'll make the deal even sweeter. If we have 85% of people without coordinating with each other, with the correct answer, I will show you what your homework is, so we can start that, and I will give you the last 2 minutes of class to enjoy yourself. Woo! Which is much better than what I usually do, considering I never give you any time to do anything. No, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Yeah. So we're giving 85% or better. I'm going to give you those 2 minutes in the class. What would you like to do? So now I got a brand new stock of graph paper, so I'm giving you one to make your homework if you need. Easier. Probably good. It's good. No, graph that. Graph that and see where you did something wrong. What's 9 divided by 4? Well, it looks like a 4, I think is the problem. You have some? Just for, no, just give me a piece, make your homework. Yeah, 3 of them. Only the 2? Don't have the middle. I quite think it's similar. For you? What did I get one? Oh, I get 2 to miss it. You practice that? You don't know for yourself. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put a time limit up. You now have 45 seconds to finish your work and get an answer. Remember, for above 85%, that's going to clap. I'll give to you. That's it.
Yeah.
What's the what? You have 15 seconds. I do need everyone to answer, or else it just counts against you. Alright, I need. Alright, do it again. Oh. Oh, no. So let's take a look at this. So let's solve this first one. We're going to subtract x from both sides. Subtract x from both sides. I get y equals negative 1 over 1 x minus 2. On this side, I'm going to start by subtracting 2x. Subtracting 2x. I get negative 3y equals negative 2x minus 9. I then divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. So I get y equals 2/3 x plus 3. How are we doing so far? To graph this, to graph the one right here, I need to go down to negative 2. So I need to go down 1, right 1. I need to get a line over here. And for the red one, we have y equals 2/3 x plus 3. So we're going to go up to 3. And then we're going to go up 2 over 3. 1, 2, 3. I then need to get a red line. I'm going to go from right here to right there. So when I zoom in and look really, really closely, I'm getting the point -3, 1. -3,
Point check. Might be getting to it, then it's all really good. Then I checked it all.
Hi,
I need to bring something to your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? So far, for most of you, I think the class has been pretty straightforward. I bet a couple people show up for after school tutoring and whatnot. Maybe. Please notice that on Mondays, I have upper level, that's you guys, tutoring. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Ms. Sloan has upper level tutoring. I can tell you that we're getting to the part of the year where this is make or break for the intermediate students. Alright? A lot of you are doing really well. You need to keep doing really well. You may not understand every single concept as well as you did in the first quarter, because the first quarter was a lot of review. I like where we're at. Right now as a class, we have a 72% is our class average. I'd like to get that up into like a 75, 78. That would make you very happy. I have tutoring today, but for geometry. You'd want to go to Miss Sloan has tutoring today for upper level. Your homework for this evening. Go ahead and take that graph piece of paper I gave you out real quick. I'm going to give you the 4 problems, so you don't have to get online tonight to get them. Once again, I'm just spoiling you tonight.